where he dropped all those songs. That's just a normal thing, right? When it's not hot. But he's on the radio. That's just ridiculous.
So what did he lose by doing this whole lawsuit thing, you feel like, when it came to UMG and the relationship?
He lost anybody doing extra favors for him.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Extra favors. Now he's just getting treated like Glasses Malone.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, to be treated like Glasses Malone was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I could make records as good as he could when I was getting marketed, that's how high you could get up there. I mean, it probably wouldn't be quite number 2, but it'll be like top 40. Like
So
30, 40. Like he was getting treatment.
He went from pop treatment to what? To like rapper treatment.
Well, I still think he getting pop treatment, but I think, you know what's underrated, Trap? Cultural cachet.
Yeah.
It's so underrated, man. The street urban culture is so underrated in the grand scheme of everything when it comes to rap music. Even if Drake is not hip hop, like I've been saying, his cultural cachet mattered in rap music. Like the things cultural cachet can do for you, the Clips is a prime example. The Clips who have a record. Cultural cachet will, and this is what you was telling me even when you was arguing it. You was like, man, G, you not looking at how they're galvanizing the culture. You didn't say it that way, but that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
And you're right. I missed how hard it was because they went out and bought 60,000 physical copies of a record. Who the fuck sells 60,000? Man.
Because of Drake's loss of cultural cachet, do you think he's insecure now and that's why he's starting to scramble just to try to figure out what is it? Like Drake seemed like he seems a little insecure, and I think Drake has always been a semi-insecure artist, but after what happened to him, maybe all his insecurities are kind of spilling out right now, and he's kind of searching. He's scrambling for, all right, what's my next? Because he's an actor. Like, what's my next role? I don't know. Maybe Drake is just kind of searching and scrambling for his next role right now. Where do I go?
I mean, I just think Drake don't have to do any of that stuff for a record to be good.
The number one line, the number one line that I'm gonna keep saying that Kendrick said on the first song,
superpowers
neutralized.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, Trap, that's what I was thinking about in my head when I said that. I'm thinking like maybe he feels like his superpowers been neutralized also, and he's like, what do I have to do here to try to, so he just looked like like a lost man right now to me. He just looked lost. Like he's scrambling. Like,
how did he know to say that though, bro?
Yeah.
How did he know to say that though, son?
And somebody hit me on Twitter. It was like, man, Glasses, are you really Kendrick's friend? Because the stuff you be saying about him makes him not sound like a good person. No, he's a great person, but he also somebody you don't fuck with.
Yo, bro, how did he know to say that?
With that dude, man, that dude is like, he ain't playing, and he don't play about his respect. He don't play about his reputation. If you play with the man gonna make it hard for you, and that's what he did.
That was mean, son.
That was hella mean.
That's the first line of the song. Your superpowers been neutralized.
I could only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is now paranoid, now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. I was like, fuck. That shit, I listened to that. There. I listened to that shit. I was like, oh, this nigga talking crazy. You're moving just like a degenerate.
Cynical.
Antics is distasteful.
That's what's going on right now.
You're not as calculated. I could even predict your angles. Fabricating shit on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, a master manipulator. I could smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with a hope of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU had never been in your collection. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. That's fucked up. God. That nigga's evil.
Evil. That's so cynical right there, man.
That fucking cynical.
Cynical.
Oh my God.
But ain't that just how we was? I just feel like that's how we was raised to be, though. Like I feel like that's why when we had that argument or that talk last week about how I thought that majority of people, and maybe I was just thinking about people that I'm around. I feel like that's how we was raised to be like that anyway, and I think that's why we kind of thought that Kendrick was gonna beat Drake because they just raised differently. We was raised in that type of element of where we got to be that kind of way. Like we grew up playing the dozens, we grew up doing this kind of stuff, being trying to figure out how to verbally dismantle somebody. And I don't think so. When they really got into it, that's why I thought that people was like, "Oh, this is not a fair fight here." And Kendrick did what I feel like. Number one, he's obviously intelligent. The way he put his words together and his vernacular, everything. But he's also raised how we were raised.
Very much.
We're good people, but
it's time not to be.
Until it's time not to be.
And that nigga just went crazy. I said, fuck. Just even that intro on my latest and greatest inspiration. Bro, how the fuck? Hey, I don't give a fuck if I talk about this battle for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all.
It's the greatest battle.
I am so enamored with the homie shit, man. And I'm so proud and just, you know what I mean? Just absolutely just over the moon, dog. Shout out to Lex. Lex, we ain't let Joey go. I keep telling you we ain't let Joey go.
You think you're gonna double back?
We not letting nothing go.
Make it about 4 bars. Make it about
and
4
we ain't
bars.
letting nothing go.
Maybe,
I keep telling you. And don't cry when it happened. You asking for it. Niggas don't let nothing. We ain't letting nothing go. If you said it, that's like when I see you in person. It's gonna be the problem.
Oh my God.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling.
Talking about right now.
Moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate. You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I could smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrifying. You make music that pacifying. I could double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you a master manipulator and a habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me. And I'm gonna tell truth about you.
That was the most.
That's fucked up.
That was the worst part right there.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But ain't that
and the beat was so smooth that he was saying
it was my latest. It's Teddy Pendergrass. Why would you do that to that?
That was crazy.
Like, and I remember I told you, I said, man, I don't think this nigga was really motivated until this nigga started playing with his name.
Yeah. Those kids. His kids and his wife. You
start playing with this nigga name, he wasn't even motivated.
Yeah.
He wasn't even motivated to make music, and you wouldn't fuck with this nigga.
Should just been
Is
quiet.
King sleep? Ray, nah, he ain't sleep. He just looking at the comments like I always ask him not to.
Do y'all think that Drake was surprised by some of the stuff Kendrick said about him? Because like how Kendrick said, I could predict your angles. And that's how Kendrick came across, like, okay, that's that. Okay, all right, that's that. Do you think Drake got hit with some shit and he was like, what the fuck? Why? Like he was off balance by some of the shit Kendrick hit him with?
Yo, like John said, right? John said that one of the, because when Drake ended it off the was it the AI song, he was like, yo, yeah, man, come up with a quadruple entendre. And the man bought a quadruple entendre from Euphoria for the name of the song alone with a quadruple entendre. Yeah, so it was crazy. The name of the song was a quadruple entendre. So like,
J. Cole gonna be able to bounce back? That's the real question.
I don't
J.
know,
Cole gonna be able to bounce back?
No,
it's kind of shaky, B. You don't think so?
No.
You think so, Coach?
No, man. It hurt me to say that too, because I'm really a J. Cole fan. Like, I couldn't say it about Will that much, but I like Will, but I'm a J. Cole fan. I fuck with J. Cole. I think he's dope. But I just think from what the trajectory he's on right now is going downwards. Like when you go look at all his past shit before all the beef happened and before all this shit happened, then you go look at all his shit on YouTube, millions and millions and millions and millions. All the shit after he been on YouTube, hundreds of thousands, barely scraping. Like, I think he kind of played himself. He did it to himself, but I want him to bounce back because I love J. Cole, not the artist.
Let me tell you, right?
It's not gonna happen. It don't look like it's gonna happen, man.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Them superpowers were getting neutralized before the battle. Yeah. Drake has created some strong enemies within and outside of the music business. I don't really think as much as within the music business, it was the enemies. You know what? I'm one of the few that don't believe that. I genuinely think this is all spur of the moment, and everybody is like, "Oh, this nigga really is a Karen." Yeah. I think I do agree with you in the sense that he had already plateaued as where he was going at his height. And, his first project came out in 2009 through Stunner Man and then put it out. And then like 2024, he was coming off of like 15 years at that level. You know what I mean? I think he made a run. And I think, you know, you was starting to hear the chatter in the last 2 projects about, you know, the fatigue, the normal fatigue of, you know, you being at the front of mainstay. And which he might have knew and which could have pushed him into the battle. But I don't think he was down far enough, K-Way, to where it made sense to jump in the battle. It just didn't. I would have, if I'm looking, just knowing the history of hip hop, knowing the history of record business stuff, I'd have been like, not now. Like, this ain't the time now. Like, pop out when you need it. He didn't need it. Like, you already riding high. Shout out to Nisha28. Thank you for the $10, Niche. Always love at the lunch table. Drake has changed his image, style, mimicking others so many times. Do you guys think he has no idea who he really is or really was? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that.
Spiraling. Like
yes.
you said, he's spiraling. He's spiraling.
I do think that, Niche. I really think he doesn't quite understand who he is.
This man from UK now.
Yeah, he
never thought
UK. He went on to mimic England.
I never think that he knew who he was, though. You know what I'm saying? He never.
Shout out to Ruffian TV. Come on, G. You've been straddling that line. Everyone knew how Drake was moving behind the scenes, but for whatever reason, motherfuckers were scared to say it out loud. Everybody moved like that, Ruffian, when they in that position. Like, most people move like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was people within the music business that he made enemies with. I think, look, yes, I heard the stories, all of the above, but that's not why the industry gets mad at you. Like, he's not a victim of the music industry. He's a victim of arrogance.
I got a question.
He's a victim he's a victim of arrogance and a victim of ill planning.
I got a question for you when you say music industry, because on